Welcome to Sunday Q&A. Any questions you guys have about wholesaling houses, virtually or not, drop it in the comment and let's get it answered. We haven't done a Q&A Sunday in a while. Just got done with the gym. I'm ready to go. Just eat. I'm pumped. Any questions you guys have, drop it in the comment and let's get it answered right now. Timothy Jackson, happy Sunday. You guys, as I shout out your name, smash the thumbs up for me. And then for those of you who purchased my Wife Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint, drop it in a comment and let me know, have you received it? If you haven't, make sure you drop me a comment or shoot me an email and we'll make sure we get that to you ASAP. Any question you guys have, if you guys want to follow me on IG, on Instagram, then go ahead and go. It's Khang.WTM. Khang.WTM. That's my Insta name. As I give you guys, as you enter the live stream, smash the thumbs up. It seems like we haven't done this in a while, and you guys are forgetting the rules. So I just want to remind you, as you enter the live stream, you smash the thumbs up. As I shout out your name, whether it's right or wrong, smash the thumbs up for me. Daniel, what up? Happy Sunday. Harvest Ham, dang dude, that's a long name. I can't. Joe Dirt, what up? Kingy Adam, what up? Tipsy PSE, what up, buddy? Happy Sunday. Where's the best place to find seller? Daniel, what do you mean by where's the best place to find seller? I guess what you're saying is, what is the best marketing or what is the best marketing to find motivated seller? And Daniel, it's all about consistency, if you're going to put up a banner sign, whether you have money or no money, either the free way or the pay way, right? So you got to figure out which way, and then you just got to be consistent. To me, it's all about being consistent, right? Because everybody's getting deals from every source of marketing channel, whether it's cold calling, bandit sign, driving for dollars, sending out postcard letters. It's all about being consistent and things like that, and know how to talk to these sellers. That is super, super important, you guys, especially in today's market. Especially the market is being so competitive. A lot of people are jumping on board, want to wholesale, want to, and fix and flip and things like that. And if you do not know how to communicate with these sellers, you're going to lose out on deals. Gosh, man. I really want to see if we can get to 100 views. So let me see here. Devon, what up? Hey, buddy. How have been? Dude, it's been great, man. It's just things been getting really busy. So I haven't been doing much video for you guys. So I apologize. We're gonna pound this out. So any question you have, drop in the comment. Let's get it answered. One, what up, Mr. Khang? What up, buddy? Big D, yo, what up? Happy Sunday. Lewis Moore, what up? And the things I want to let you guys know is, not every single day is a good day. Not every single day things are going to go your way. Not every single day you're going to closing deals. Not every single day you're putting deal under contract. Not every single day things are going to go your way. But the one that succeed is the one that, willing to keep pushing even when time is hard. Even when time is going against you. Those are the ones that succeed. Is they just keep on pushing and keep on going. And they do not look at where they are right now, but they look at where they will be and want to be. And they just keep on going, okay? So I want to let you guys know that not every day I'm having a good day. Not every day it's like Khang day, it flows. There's times where deals falls apart. Seller's call, cancel the deal. Buyer, cancel on deals, So I want to let you guys know that. Oh, man, there's so many. Mike Lane, what up? Happy, William, what up? Hello, Khang. Oh, shoot, man. I need to charge this thing up. 20%? Dude, charge it up. Boom. So, guys, any question, drop it in the comment right now. This is not about motivational time. It's about getting your guys' question answered. Thanks, Khang. I am beginning out. Is there any website you use to find both seller and buyer for virtual wholesaling? Well, we use Investor Carrot. You know, they have website that sets up for finding motivated seller. They have website that set up for finding buyers. Tyrone Wright, 6 months, no deals, trying to stay motivated. Dude, Tyrone, what is going on, man? 6 months and there's no deals. Okay. Have you followed my step-by-step to virtually wholesale? Have you been on that? You know, if it's been 6 months, man, we really need to dissect and figure out what you're doing wrong. Okay? It's because, you know, we need to figure it out, because if you keep on doing the same thing, you know, you cannot expect a different result. If you've been doing the last 6 months and you cannot get deals, man, the next 6 months, if you keep on doing what you have always done, you will be getting the same results, okay? So to change it, we must dissect and figure out what is going on, dude. But the key thing is, dude, talking to seller. For those of you who do not know how to talk to seller, having trouble negotiating, locking property up on the contract, and how you want to do it virtually, if you have that problem, now my product is not for every single one of you. It's for those of you who are having trouble in this area, okay? My King Kong Amazing Seller Script Package, man, it's gonna freaking dominate. It's gonna get you crush it on the phone and just dominate. And you'll be able to listen on to live call, all right, with me, with the seller on the phone live. And you'll be able to join my private Facebook group. That's when I go live and let you listen raw, all right? There's a seller we're going to lock up at $355. She texted her husband, came back, negotiated back to $400, and then we came back and forth, and we're able to get the deal done. And I did that all live for you guys. And I go off of my script that I sell to you guys. Billy Swak. Oh man, I'm just gonna call you your first name. Hey Khang, when you wholesale to agents, do you use your assignment agreement? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, you wholesale to agents or you wholesale to whoever it is. Yes. Does not matter. Love the pink core. Hey, hold on a second. Mine is green. And I don't even get to pick them. My wife gets them. My wife does a lot of shopping for me. She buys my clothes. She buys my phone core. I just need to hustle and bring in the dollar, the money. And here's the pink one. Oh man, I can't believe someone. It must be a girl that points that out. It can't be a guy. It can't be a dude. Lewis Moore, if I'm doing virtual wholesaling, do I have to boot on the ground in that state? Yeah, man. So what area you're working in to virtually wholesale? Trying to start building your team, right? Try to start to build your team. Reach out to other wholesaler, other agents to see if they want to work with you when you want to do showing. As far picture-wise, it doesn't really matter. There's a company that will do it for you. That's where I share with you guys the company we use on our private Facebook group. But if you want to, you got to have boots on the ground to do the showing for you between the buyer and the seller. So that way, it keeps things in order. So that way you don't get screwed over. Man, come on, let's get all these questions answered. Keith, you guys, if I add any value to you and answer your question and I shout out your name, smash the thumbs up for me. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys that have subscribed to the channel. I truly appreciate it because you guys are the one that really helps the channel grow to 10K. Heck yeah. I'm so proud of my YouTube channel. You guys just don't know it. I brag about it all the time. Wife gets annoyed. Friends get annoyed. Family gets annoyed. How do we get the number right? I made offer, but no one is accepting them. So Keith, what it is, man, you just got to keep on shooting offer, right? It's not about 10 offer, you get one deal. Dude, it's like more like 100 offer, you get one deal. So it depends on how many offer you have made already, man. But you just got to pound it. I hope you hit that $350 a month. Dude, Delano Johnson, man, I'm falling short, man. I'm falling short. I'm really trying to push it this year. But I'm falling short. It's not that I'm unhappy. I'm happy, but I'm falling short, man. But we're pushing it. It is a big goal for me. And I remember this guy said, if you don't have to reach it, then the goal's not big enough. But man, this This $350 a month is it's a tough one. William Crumb, can you put more video out there about finding and getting buyers to sign an assignment agreement, please? William, I don't know what you mean, man. Do you mean by just video ways to find buyers? If that's your problem, check out my video where I share with you 11 different ways to find your cash buyer. Tyrone Wright, it's me doing something wrong. It's me doing something wrong. Big D, AC, what up? What do you think about Redfin or for comps? No MLS. Sorry, you guys. I'm just got out of the gym. Pump. AC, what do you think about Redfin? Well, if you can't get access to the MLS, MLS is the best way to get comps. But if you cannot get access to the MLS, I use iComps, Trulia, Redfin, Zillow. So you just have to pretty much use all those sites, and then so that way you can find similar property. But you can't just base on one site, man. I mean, because some property are harder to comps than other. All right. Getting comps on property is so important as well, because it's also going to dictate, you know, getting comps, knowing the comps in the area and knowing how much repairs, it dictates on what your offer can be to the seller, okay? So MLS is the best way, but if you can't, then I would try all of those sites, man. Billy Condis, happy Sunday. What CRM do you recommend starting off? Podio. Chris Moore, ST Khang, just sold my first big one, 20K assignment fee. Woo! Come on, you guys. Smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, and congrats, Chris. Chris, I'm just going to call your first name. Chris, drop me a comment with your email. Let's get you onto the show. Let's get you onto the channel to share your story and how you made your first wholesale deal, a big 25K deal. Dang, bro, congrats. So, Chris, drop me your email, and then let's hook up, buddy. Okay. Edmund Carter, I have a for sale by owner. He wants to list at 50K. He needs 40K in repair, 8K in tax. Dude, that's... I don't know, man. Tour for a month for rent, tour car profit last year. What can I do with this? Edmund, dude, that's a long question, man. He wants to list at 50K. He needs 40K in repair. Oh, it needs 40K in repair. Owes 8 in taxes. Get 24 a month for rent and made 10K profit last year. Edmund, I'm sorry. Edmund Carter, I'm sorry. But this one here, I'll probably have to sit down, man, because I do not know. Okay, so he wants to list it for 50. It needs 40K, so that puts you at 90. 8K in taxes, that puts you almost at 100K, and it gets 200. It gets 2,400 every month for rent. Well, the numbers looks pretty good. According to my area, that number is so good as rent income, right? So you put up $100,000, right? You put up $100,000, so you basically have, let's just say all in at 105, 110, and you're getting 2,200 bucks, 2,400 back in rent. That number looks pretty dang, like really, really, really good, right? Your top 3 hottest wholesale area, states and city. Team XN, where do you currently, as far, what? David Ojo, what up, Khang? Paddle, what? Dude, this is bullshit. You skipped my question 2 times. Okay, dude, I'm sorry, man. There's just so many questions. I'm sorry if I skip your question, you know. But drop it in the comment again and let me go to, okay, here's your okay, no, that's not your questions. Drop it in the question one more time. 3rd time is the charm. We'll hit it. I shouldn't be afraid of second guess my offer, correct? Keith, man, when you put in the offer, just put in an offer, man. And if, you know, you have time to do your due diligence, and if it doesn't work, you'll be able to back out. Dominic Angler, what do I say when I talk to absentee owner on the phone for the first time? yesterday was my first time cold calling and I got hung up on. Well, Dominic, dude, if you're having trouble talking to seller, dude, I mean, I'm not trying to sell. If you're having a problem, drop me a comment. Or I'm not. The link is in the description. You can purchase my King Kong Amazing Seller Script package, and it will show you exactly how to talk to seller, how to control and dominate the phone call, and lock property up on the contract all over the phone. If my VA without any real estate experience can do it, so can you. All you need to do is memorize, study the script, practice, role play, and just get super good, and you're gonna crush it on the phone, man. But if you know, when I first started, I have trouble talking to seller, and that was my biggest problem for not being able to get deal lock up on the contract. And I waste so much money, man. I waste so much money. Come on, you guys. As you enter the live stream, if I add any value, smash the thumbs up for me. Rondell Johnson, how do you go in escrow and finish with the buyer virtual out of state? Pretty easy, man. So basically, once you got a contract from you and the seller, you send it into your title company or the attorney, depending on the states. And then once you found a buyer, you send the buyer the assignment agreement. They sign it. They drop off the non-refundable. It goes into escrow or the title company or the attorney. And the attorney or the title company will do everything for you. They'll line closing up and everything like that, so you don't need to worry about it, okay? You just need to be the person that facilitate, so when there's question that comes up, the title company is going to call you. You know, you might have to talk to the seller or the buyer, just trying to coordinate everything, so that way it moves towards closing smoothly. And I have, I know that once, a lot of you ask, so Khang, do the buyer signs first or the seller signs first? Typically, you want the seller to sign first, and then the buyer sign, and they never meet each other, all right? They never meet each other. You just tell your company or your title company or your attorney to say, hey, you know what, set a seller and the buyer at different time, but we want to get this close, you know. So they typically get the seller come in, the seller signs, and then within 5 to 10 minutes apart, they'll get the buyer to come in, all right? But once you have a good title company or attorney, man, they know exactly what needed to be done, and they can get you and they can they'll be a big asset to your business. What pay program do you use to get leads? What pay program? Well, we send out a lot of direct mail and postcard. If you want to know about how to get your phone ringing off the hook and setting up your marketing piece, so that way it's just a click of a button. For those of you who have, you know, money, you don't need a boatload of money. It could be a few $100 a month or $1,000 a month, whatever it is. It's all about being consistent in your marketing. But check out my wife launched super marketing blueprint. The link is in the description. Okay, Dominic, I purchased the script, but I don't know what to say when the homeowner answers the phone. When I say, hey, my name is Dominic, I'm with a local investment group, they just hung up. Dominic, okay, dude. So basically what it is, man, is, okay, so you got to understand that there are people that's going to hung up on you when you say that. It's okay. It's like, how many phone call do you get hung up? Like, do you make 10 call and get 10 hung up? Or is it 50 call and you get like 2 hung up? You know? So it's okay to get hung up on. It's not like they're going to listen to you every single time. So don't go so hard on yourself, and don't think that other people doesn't get hung up on, right? So don't think like that. You will get hung up on. But the thing is about when they answer the call, when they're willing to start talking to you, what's the next question to say and things like that. And I have actually shared with you guys on Instagram, always answer a question and then come back with a question. Always answer a question, come back with a questions. The reason why is because you want to control the phone call. You do not want the seller to ask you one question and then another and then another. That's exactly what happened to me when I first started, because I do not know what to say next, what question to ask next. So a lot of time I answer a question and I didn't come back with a question. So the seller's like, you know, so the seller take control of the call and they ask me another one and another one and another one. And now I'm on the other, you know, so now I'm basically answering their questions, right? So you don't want that. You want to be the one that answer them ask them the questions. You guys smash the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, boom, smash the subscribe button. Jeff, how do you want to sell your property at 123 Main Street if we can close? Okay. Joe Johnson, hey Khang, I've taken massive action. I put out 300 signs this week. Rock and roll. Woo! Buddy, heck yeah, man. Good job, buddy. And you guys, it's you know, each and every single day, you know, a lot of times we plant the seeds, but we don't see the results, and we get frustrated. We get discouraged because we've been going at this, we've been planting seeds, but we get one call, two call, nothing happens. And then most people, what do most people do? They stop, they quit, they say, this is it, nah, it's not working for me, I don't want it, you know, and then they jump onto something else. Dude, it's the one that keeps on persisting and going. It's about consistency and persistent that keeps on going. That's gonna make it. Kenya, I'm confused. I am in the process of a short sale. I have a buyer for the short sale, but I am looking to flip it and find a buyer. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure what your question is, Kenya. Any question, you guys, drop it in the comment. How do I approach finding a cash buyer? If you have a property lockup already, I mean, I would do the same thing as the norm. Just send it out to your cash buyer. A lot of time on a short sale in my area, you might have to do a double closing. I'm not sure about your. Khang Lee, are you the famous Vietnamese singer? No, bro, dude, no, I can't sing. But let me tell you a funny story. When I first met my wife, I actually sing my way to her heart. Every single time when we're hanging out, I would sing, you know, the most. Basically, we're in the car and we're just singing all these Chinese love songs. And what I would do is I would replace with her name, right? I would replace her name into the song. So, yeah, man. I mean, when I was first dating my wife, I sing so much. She liked it. Now she hated it. now, whenever I sing, she's like, Khang, dude, stop, man. She said, you no good. Stop. Don't do it. I'm tired. What's the difference between a short sale and a pre-foreclosure? So the thing is, Larry, the short sale is basically these one here, they are willing to short sell for what they owe on the property. So let's just say they owe 100 and they want to go into a short sale before they get foreclosed on, before the bank takes. So doing a short sale will save them, will save their credit. And also too, if you really want to look up the term, you can Google it and it'll tell you, right? But a short sale is like they have X amount of times to sell the property before it goes on to pre-foreclosure. And also too, it helps them not hurting their credits and things like that. For me, I'm not so worried about the term. I'm worried about what can I get under contract for, and can I, you know, and then try to find a buyer for it. But you can wholesale, short sell, pre-foreclosure, foreclosure. In my area, I guess they just came out with the new rules where we can't go after pre-foreclosure, or we can't deal with pre-foreclosure people. All right, you guys, any other question? Boom, boom, boom. We got 60 people. Woo! You guys smash the thumbs up for me as you enter the live streams. Any value you find in this video, smash the thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. I'll share with you guys how to virtually wholesale, turning your annual income into your monthly, even weekly, if that's what you desire. You know, so everybody's goals is different as far as finance and what they want to make. 10 Stanley House Invest 2018. What do I do if the seller last name is different on the deed because she is now divorced? It's okay. Lock it up on the contract. And what it is you guys don't worry about that. Those are just little technical thing. Your title company or your attorney will be the one that resolve it for you. All right? They will be the one that figure that out. So don't need to worry. As long as you know that they have the right to the property to sell it. Ronald Marsh. How do I get a property under contract if the power of attorney lives in Cali? Virtually, man. Send them the contract virtually. Louis Mo, how do I do a wraparound mortgage before wholesaling a pre-foreclosure? Louis, so here's my thing, man. I don't teach wraparound. I don't teach wraparound mortgage. I don't teach owner financing, subject to, or anything like that. I teach you how to do a nice, clean deal. Come in, lock it up in a contract if there's equity in it, and then all you do is you just assign it over to the buyer. No fancy thing. If you do want to look into like fancy subject to wraparound mortgage and all that, I think there's a guy that does it. I'm not quite I don't remember his name. What is a turnkey IVN? I guess investment. What is a turnkey investment? Larry Smith, I'm not exactly sure what your question is, but a turnkey is when it's all ready to go, renter in there and everything like that, okay? It's a turnkey, like all the rehab, everything has been done, renter in there, it's turnkey, whoever buys it, take it over. I know that there's people that does turnkey property and makes a boatload of money. Sham Dragon 808, aloha. I guess you're from Hawaii. Aloha. Christian Zat, can't pronounce your last name. Do you do fancy creative deals or only wholesaling? I used to do owner financing. Owner financing, lease option, subject to, they're all actually very, very easy. All it just needs to be put in your contract. It's very, very easy. It's just I don't do it no more. It's because, you know, it's because when you assign it over to, you know, I know there are ways that people does it. You become the bank, right? You become the bank and you facilitate and control the buyer and the seller. So that way the buyer pays it on time. You make sure and then you pay the seller. I just don't want to be tied up in any of that mess because there was one time I did a owner contract. And the buyer that we sold the property to, he's like, hey, you know, I actually know the guy and he's really good and he blah, blah, blah. And he say all this thing. Well, something happened with his family. Now he just couldn't perform. And it puts the seller in a really bad spot, right? Put the seller in a really bad spot. And now we have to go and foreclose on that guy, right? We have to foreclose on him, right? We have to foreclose on the guy and then trying to resell the property to another one while we take care of the seller. So I didn't want to get into all that mess. I just want to be a nice, clean deal. The seller said, hey, Khang, you know, the buyer hasn't paid for the last couple months already. What's going on here? You know, I'm going to get my attorney. I'm going to pull everything together. So I know that there are guys that specialize in it, that make sure that everything is done properly and it goes through escrow and it goes through you. You just have to be the bank consistently until that mortgage, right? Until that is paid off to the seller. I just don't want to be that person. I want to sell it and then be out of the picture. Done. Like I'm completely out of the picture. No string attached. Nothing, right? So that's what I teach you guys. Because there's just so many deals out there, right? And if you're only working on one or focus on one, which means you haven't generated enough leads, enough flows that comes in, and that's why you're just focusing on one. There's just so many deals out there, right? So that's why I just don't want, you know, right when I found that, it puts the seller in a bad spot, and I was working on so many things, and you guys got to understand this. Even one thing that costs like that costs this stress and it's going to take a lot of your time. It's really hard for you to stay focused on making money, man. So I just want to like, no, boom, done. I don't care if I do, like, I can do so much more deals if I were to do own a contract. I can do like ton more deal. Like I know it. I can do a lot more deals than what I'm doing now. If I do own a contract, I know how to do it. It's so easy. I just don't do it. I just want to be out of the picture. Once it closes, I'm done. Like I'm done. Right? Seller gets the money, buyer gets the property, everything is free and clear. I walk away, done. I just don't want anything to come back and cause a conflict or cause a tension, and it takes so much of my attention and my focus away, and it's just not good. Any other question, you guys? Drop it in the comment right now. How do you get butter on seller contract? I'm not sure what you mean by butter. All right, you guys, got about one another minute or so. Okay, I guess here's your questions. All right, let's try to see if we can answer it. Okay, the car is gonna shut down. Hold on. I am talking to an owner of multi-family apartment building. It has 6 apartments, making $39,000 a year. After all expenses, net operating income is $31K. What would be my offer? He's asking $300,000. Okay, dude, that's a okay. So I don't have a calculator on me, and I'm not like a number guy. But take 31,000 and divide it by 12 for me, and see what you got, man. Okay, so it comes to $2,583. Okay, so now what it is man, you got to figure out what is your rental. What are people buying in your area as far as rental, right? Because a lot of time in my area, people would buy it at like 5% cap, to 5%, 6%, 10% cap. In some other area, buyer willing to buy at like they got to get at least 15-20% cap. So you need to figure out what is your rental market, like what are people willing. Okay, dude, here's the question. You got to figure out what are your landlord is buying these property for as a rental income. So what I'm saying is that if they pay $300,000, what are they wanting to get in return as far as per month in rental? Once you figure that out, you'll be able to know what to offer to the seller. But if it sounds like a deal to you, lock it up on the contract, because you're going to have time to do your due diligence, right? This is an apartment building. It's not a small amount of money. It's not a $30. It's not a $300. It's $300,000. So the seller understands that you're going to go through a period where you're going to go and do your due diligence to figure out, see if this even makes sense. So it's okay if it sounds like a deal. You can figure things out. If it sounds like a deal to you, especially if it's an off market. If it's listed, then I'm probably not going to even worry about it, right? If it's listed at 300, nobody offered, it's got to be lower than that. If it's unlisted, right? If it's not listed, then you gotta if it sounds like it for you, lock it up and then do your due diligence. Figure out what are people buying, and as far as in rental, all right? If they pay $300,000, what do they need to get back in rent per month? So I hope that helps, man, because every single area is so different. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much, you guys. I gotta go. Take care, you guys. And I want to say thank you so much for everybody that was able to join me live. Thank you so much, you guys. And keep hustling, keep going. And remember, things don't happen overnight. It happens over time. Success don't happen overnight. It happens over time. And it takes hard work, commitment, dedications to make it work, to make it successful. All right, you guys? So don't feel like you're going in at a month or 2 months or 3 months and you're not seeing the results. Don't give up. And don't compare where you're at with somebody else, because you do not know how much sacrifice they have put in to get to where they are at. All right, you guys. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.